This anime is insane. Alright? Epstein Island Episode 3, aka Nukitashi the Animation. So this is pretty much Epstein Island on steroids, alright? So everyone is forced to copulate, aka intercourse. You know, fornicate. Let's just call it fornicate. So everyone's forced to fornicate. What's got me confused is everyone is an adult and underage, fornication obviously is banned, everywhere. Well, almost everywhere, But here, this was just really confusing and kind of worrying. You know what I'm saying? Because, so everyone's an adult, right? So, except for this gal right here. This gal is named Wakana, right? So, she's a senior to Junsuke and the others. No one pays her any attention because of her young appearance, alright? So, she is an adult, and she is, as you can see, she's a senior, alright, to Junsuke. So, it's like a university. And she is still a virgin. She is short and cannot reach high places, so she always carries the metal chair. With her, she's a genuine, kind person, and also easily persuaded. Alright, so nothing fishy here, right? There's nothing fishy here. They're all adults, but she looks like, really young. And so that's why no one wants to fornicate with her. You know what I'm saying? So you would think that this is, pretty normal, end of conversation. But she wants to fornicate, alright? Well, with someone that she loves. But this is the insane conversation. Okay, so because she looks really young, is that the same as, being with someone, under the age? Of course not. You would think this. You would 100% think this. There's people who are going to look younger than what they are. Let's say someone who's 25 looks 17. It's like, bro, she's 25. This conversation is crazy, man. So they were having this conversation in Epstein Island, the animation, or like I said, this anime. And so they're talking to her like, if you want, why don't you just, fornicate with somebody? And then she's like, well, I try, but no one wants to because I look the part. She looks like, she's like what? A senior in college. So she's like maybe 18, 19, 21 years old. She's like 21 or 22. But she's like, no one wants to do the deed with me because I look too young. And they're like, what? Oh. And then so they spun it and we're like, oh, maybe. No, she spun it. She spun it, was like, oh, they probably. One of them fucking spun it with some mental gymnastics. And we're like, oh, it's probably because if they do get with you. See, look. I'm small, and I have an ugly face, bro. And so she says that's why they don't want to get with me, because if they do get with me, they might have a taste for, someone who is underage, which is insane. This is like one of those conversations you don't ever want to have. So yeah, guys, I don't know, man. This was just crazy, man. Epstein Island, episode 3 is just crazy, bro. Bro, don't watch this anime, man. It's just insane. I mean, watch it. I mean, I would, go watch it. I'm not gonna stop you. But if you're not ready for insane conversations like these, insane conversations, stupefying, like face palming animes, don't watch this anime if you're not ready for this craziness. See, look, you look like a lolly. So, in a sense, a lolly is like someone who's underage. Alright, so you look like it, but you're not. Bro, I don't know, man. This is just some crazy ass shit. The pervert law states that without consent is forbidden. So yeah, so of course, everywhere, is forbidden. That's obvious. That's fucking obvious. And so they think she's a kid, but she's an actually adult. Alright, man. I don't know, man. Go watch this anime if you really want to go see it. Like I said, it's called, yeah, because, bro, this is just so sketchy, bro. Like, this whole anime, bro, is insane. Fucking insane. Here's the anime once again. Nushikaki the Animation. There's a lesbian younger sister. The classmate everyone has labeled as a wild slut. A tiny upperclassman so petite that guys think she's off limits. A shy girl who's a bit self-conscious about bearing some skin. And yeah. So, there you have it, guys. There you fucking have it. Epstein Island, the animation.